What are you doing? Hmm? Hello, Paradox Fossils. How are you doing? Definitely a bit of splish splashing going on. Hi Judy, how are you doing? The sun's just set, well, just about to. Oh, I've been doing chores all day. Taking over a little bit, but you gotta get those things done, haven't you? 2 p.m. It's almost, what is it now, 8 p.m. here. I'm not staying out long. It's actually gone a bit chilly It's quite nice today, but it's gone a bit chilly now. Hi Tommy, Highland. You should be able to see this. If you're from Ireland, that is. You're probably not. Definitely Judy. I've been sat here for a bit before I went live, just on the bench, just looking. It's been really calm tide coming in tonight. Don't know why it's doing that. Yeah, you should, Paradox, if you can. You're from Kentucky? Oh, right, okay. Oh, Emma NYM. Sorry, I haven't got my glasses on, but why don't you go to the beach? I know sand's not the great, is it? It's the greatest thing. We have a mix here of rock and sand, and yeah, but it's a small sacrifice, isn't it, to see a beautiful sunset. The sands can be different as well, can't it? Here it gets really like clayey, cloggy, kind of sticky almost at times. I don't know, I think it's still coming in this actually. I thought it'd finished, but it looks like it's getting a bit higher in places, but yeah, I couldn't not come down. It's terrible when I do that. I'm in Heysham, Heyssham. It's about 5 miles, probably 4 or 5 miles from where I live. It's just the other side of the bay that I normally go to. I normally go right over there, up there a few miles, and this is the actual port, Heysham port, where you could get a ferry to Ireland. They're not really passenger ferries here, they're freighter ferries, so lots of wagons coming down here. And those two really like ugly buildings over there is the Heysham power station. So it's a bit of an industrial end of the bay, I guess, on the coast, but this particular beach, I do really like it. And of course, just up on that hill there is the 8th century chapel, so I just had to go to like a DIY store. We haven't, well, of course you've got them there, but they open till like 8 o'clock here at night, so I had to nip there. I wanted to nip there tonight, and it's on the way to here, so I thought, why not just drive a little bit further and see what's happening down here. Yes, powdery. Yeah, you can get really powdery stuff, can't you, in those holes? Oh yes, I know what you mean. And the worst is like the dog, what the dog picks up. And I know, I mean, I'll wipe as much as I can off, but when she gets up off her bed later on, there'll be a little circle of sand, I'm sure, that will fall off her. She's up there by that wall. I know it's a little bit windy. I've forgot my mic. Well, it's in the car. I forgot to put it on, but I don't think it's too bad. Makes me think of my grandmother, Layla, Northrop. That's an interesting name. Don't hear that often. Oh, you took the fairies some treats, did you? What did you take them? What are the fairies down your end like? Thank you, Amy Dark Moon. Same to you. Hope you're having a great day. Cookies. I'd have probably eaten them on the way. I can't help it with things like that. Do you not take them just gifts? Things that you can't eat? Oh, I bet you do, Judy. As you get older, don't deaths just affect you more differently when you lose people? I don't know, well, it must be because you've, you know, I don't know what. I suppose we're not used to it when we're younger, are we? But then as you get older, I actually had some sad news a couple of weeks ago. My 26-year-old cousin, she took her own life, and you just can't make any sense of it, can you? It just doesn't seem real or right. Just such a waste of life at 26. You know, you still don't know. We've still so much to learn, haven't we? My dad's not doing too bad, thanks for asking. He's still in hospital. He's struggling with his swallowing at the moment, so they're trying to work on that. Is him actually being able to eat again, you know, proper solid food. So he's taking a bit of time. I think they're going to do another X-ray tomorrow on his throat and see how it's looking. But apart from that, he's kind of getting on with it, and he's itching to get out. He's a terrible, terrible patient. He will not sit still. So he's going to be a right nightmare to look after. But well, where's she gone? Where has she gone? Oh, she's there. She's there. But thanks for asking. Oh, November the 26th is Sagittarius, lady. I'm November the 23rd. I think I'm on the cusp. Well, I am on the cusp. A bit Scorpio, a bit Sagittarius. Come on, you. Oh, that's good to hear. She made a good recovery. Some people don't, do they? And some people do. Just, you know, hope he has the will to get better. Because he, you know, we lost my mum 3 years ago, so he's just on his own now, 78. You know, I don't think life worked out the way what he expected it to, where he thought he'd retire and he'd be with my mum and doing stuff, but that didn't happen. So you can't plan anything, can you? You just gotta make the most of your life while you're here in this life, whatever you believe in. But while you're here, make the most of what you've got here and do the things you want to do if you can, because you can just all go in a split second. Someone's got wet paws. Yeah, we'll see how determined he is. He's complaining of the food already, and he's not actually been given any food. He's just been given this water that's like a thick gel that he has to swallow to open up his pipes. And oh dear, he's not happy. That looks like some sort of bird, doesn't it? With some large wing coming off it. Bit of old pareidolia in the sky. Yeah, I did the same with my mum, Judy. It's hard, isn't it? But I mean, I know we do it, but people don't realise the stress. And yeah, I guess it's because you're emotionally involved with your parents or your family when you're looking after them, then it does take a toll. You know, you're always worrying, whereas when I guess when you're doing care work like I do for other people, not that I don't not think about them, but I don't take those worries home with me too much like you do when it's your own family. So yeah, it's hard on the heart, isn't it, looking after people that are ill, and the head. No, I don't blame you, Judy. I can imagine how you feel. It just, I think parents as well, you know, when you lose them, it just hits you to the core, doesn't it? Really, really gets you to a depth that you may never have known you had in you. That's how it felt for me anyway. But yeah, grieving's takes a while, doesn't it? Maybe we never get over some things. Maybe we just learn to live with it, and deal with it and adapt. Need to grab my dog before she does something daft. She's a bugger. Well, what happened is with the water is one of the nurses put orange juice in it one day, and he could manage it then, and then the next day he asked the nurse to do it, and they said no, they're not allowed to do it. So he's really upset that one did one thing and one did the other, and doesn't help that he's a chef, you know, for many years. So hospital food is like really not going down too well for him. Thank you, Mike's Adventures. Really appreciate that. Very, very kind of you. So I told him I'd making some nice soups and things for when he got out. Just that he can heat up easy enough. Don't even think about it, girl. So I'll be doing some things for him when I know he's coming out of hospital. He does have high standards, yeah. Yeah, he's a little bit awkward when it comes to stuff like that. He will cook everything from fresh. So for him, anything processed, anything done in the microwave, he just can't do it. So yeah, he's just gonna have to just deal with it for now, isn't he? Until we can get him home, and then we'll sort out the food. But he likes my soups. I make him some nice soups, asparagus soup, watercress soup. He loves that sort of stuff. So I'll be doing some of that for him. Well, look, guys, I'm gonna go. It was only a quick one, and it's gone a bit chilly now. But probably see you tonight if you pop over to the BIGFOOT ODYSSEY for researchers report. I'm actually not sure who we've got on. I think Kerry was sorting out this one. But either way, whether I see you or not, I hope you all have a good day. Oh, Judy, that's a lot. Oh, that's a lot to deal with, isn't it? We'll do a show about it maybe one day. We'll talk about all this stuff and, you know, the impact, you know, for the families as well, that we're not trained. We're not trained, are we, to care for people that have things like that, but we do it because that's the people that we are. We just have it in us to look after our own folks. But, you know, we don't get trained in it or anything, and so it can leave a lasting effect, can't it? But anyway, let's not end on a downer. I know, Judy. Yeah, I feel like that too. But it's what makes us who we are, and what gives us strength at the same time as making us feel weak. There's actually a lot to get from that experience and from those people, you know, your mum and dad and all your people close to you that you lose. It's, you know, there's a reason to hurt, isn't there? Because you were lucky to have them in your life, and it's the love, isn't it, that hurt. It's just not being able to give that love back out to those people. But anyway, I'm gonna go. You guys take care. Hopefully see you tonight. If not, I'll see you very soon on Hidden Existence, hopefully this weekend. Take care, everyone. Lots of love. Bye. Come on then.